Right, Kev.
Man,
bro,
Max better be happy about that. That was a solid little sponsor plug.
I know. Can you text him and be like, yo, bro, the sponsor plug Travis just threw to you was fucking awesome, and make sure he gets those hats because I really need those hats.
I was wildly impressed until you stumbled there in a little bit and then you stuttered a little bit, but that was pretty good.
Sorry, I'm coming off a heated debate with the two guys about Nate Thrasher and when he's going to get axed from Star Yamaha. And, so...
Well, let's ask Kev. Let's see what he thinks.
Okay, Kev. So we got Nate Thrasher wins 2 weirdo...
I'm not going through everything I just said beforehand.
I'm not asking you to go through everything. He wins 2 weirdo...
Still Supercross wins.
Atlanta rounds last year.
Continue.
He wins. Yes. Sorry, my phone was ringing with someone else too. He wins 2 weirdo Atlanta rounds last year. Outside of that, before he wins those 2 races, everyone in the industry is talking about him and Fry getting axed from fucking Star Yamaha.
Rookie year.
Yeah, and now this year he comes out and he crashes and works his way to what, 10th, 12th last week? What was it? 12th?
He was passing for 10th when Derek Kelly squidded out in front of him.
Yeah, but what did he finish? 12th?
I think so.
11, so he finishes 12th at A1, and then last night gets another start and works his way to 5th. These two seem to think that Star Yamaha and Bobby Reagan are going to be totally cool with finishes like that. No problem. They have no one else possibly they could get. I think that if he doesn't start putting some shit together and sniff some podiums this year, and then the pressure mounts next year and he really starts to fucking flounder, that he'll be off come the end of next year.
He just completely changed his argument.
I did not. That's the same argument I've been making with you two clowns. You guys just don't listen to what comes out of my mouth.
I know how. Now you know how I feel when you talk.
So anyway, Kev, how long do you think Nate Thrasher can go without getting podiums before he gets axed from
Keep in mind,
how many years?
2 Supercross wins his rookie year.
How many years here?
I don't know, man. I mean, if he gets 5th, it's not terrible. Not great, but it's not terrible.
Thank you.
What do you think Star Yamaha expects out of their guys?
Jeremy Martin,
Justin
Cooper, Colt Nichols.
Right.
Okay, thank you.
Keep in mind, Jeremy Martin, Justin
he
Cooper,
just said
Colt
I was
Nichols.
right, so shut up.
Didn't he just 2 seconds ago
He's
say that?
He's definitely the weakest link on the team, probably. But, they have 3 other wildly legit guys.
Oh, see, we're right, too. Good. Glad. This conversation's over with. Let's talk about Kev's night.
All right, so Kev, your night. Let's talk about that.
God.
What happened? How we feeling? Where are we going moving forward?
Feeling I don't know how much Sater was kind of keeping in the loop with what we had going on during the day, but obviously I didn't ride at all last week, just because of the shoulder situation. Couldn't really. I attempted the LCQ at A1. Bars were completely tweaked. We just didn't have time to get everything fixed up that we needed to get fixed up because I obviously ate it pretty good. That being said, didn't ride it all this week. Came into this last round. We got some therapy stuff and whatnot. Some, massage cupping, and just got my shoulder readjusted and just all sorts of everything. Just trying to do everything we could to get myself to the point where I could ride a dirt bike. And didn't touch a dirt bike until we got to Oakland. Jumped on board and didn't feel too bad, but I knew that if I got whiskey anywhere or came up short on something, it probably wasn't going to be super good. So slightly cautious in qualifying, and then felt really good in the last qualifying session. Jumped out to another hole shot and led for a couple laps. And on the second lap, my second fast lap, the whoops were getting really sketchy because it's right when Roxon went down, and I think Sexton went down in the exact same spot, right? Because then he hit him or something like that.
Yeah, he used Kenny's forehead as a whoop.
Yes,
yeah,
correct. So long story short, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So long story short, on that lap, I was trying to jump through the loops on the second lap, second quality session, and last 3 whoops, I went to triple out. And my front tire went over the third whoop, so my front end went down when I was expecting it to go up. So it re-yanked my shoulder, and I finished that lap because I had that 1-2 rhythm section and then another set of whoops right after it, and immediately pulled off and just went over to Chris and was like, yep, we're done. There's no way I'm doing another lap. I was honestly kind of worried because I didn't know how bad I had just pulled it again. But I was like, regardless, I'm not gonna try to do another fast lap. Like we're just gonna save everything we have for the races. So that's what we did. We came out in the heat race and got another Kevin type start. So it was like 5th on the first lap, and then obviously just faded a little bit. Been a little bit under the weather all week. Just been not feeling good, packing shit up, little stuff like that. So when I got out to LCQ, obviously, you know me with starts, I was like, all right, we got this. And so jumped out to a hole shot, led, I don't know, a lap or so like that, and just kind of fought around with it, and then just tuckered out really quick. So I think that probably has to do with me being a little bit under the weather. But, yeah, other than that, man, I mean, not at all what we want, considering I got a hole shot and was leading the LCQ. It should have been a main event, but considering what I went through last weekend, considering I'm slightly under the weather and the shoulder does not feel great, I'm not satisfied with it, but I'm happy with it that we got our laps in. Let's put it that way. Something to build off of.
Yeah, I was gonna say I had to go back and watch to see where you started for the heat, because I like missed you on the start there. I was like, shit, where was he? So sixth place in your heat, and then hole shot in that LCQ, and I was like, oh yeah, here we go. And then you started fading, and I was like, oh boy, this is getting sketchy. So
yeah, I had to put that a little bit towards feeling under the weather, and then I didn't ride at all last week. Obviously, slightly timid with the shoulder, so not terrible, but it's a good spot to be at compared to where we were last week. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. So
I just have to be realistic with it. I mean, obviously nobody wants to go home after the LCQ, but considering where I was, and that's a good little stepping stone. So let's just do mains from here on out. How about that?
Well, hey, considering how stacked this field is and looking at the people in the LCQs and stuff, I mean, dude, it is what it is at this point, especially because we don't seem to be having a big attrition rate in the 450 class to even eliminate some of these guys. So, yeah. So it's wild at this point. So, so are you're staying in California again this week then?
Yep.
Back in the SoCal. Are you going to try to ride this week, or you're just hanging out, rehabbing the shoulder?
I don't really know. We do kind of plan on, or I'm going to get an MRI on my shoulder tomorrow.
Okay.
Just to kind of see what's going on, to kind of get at least an idea. But I mean, regardless of what comes back, it's not like I'm getting anything done, considering I just rode pretty decent yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more or less just to see what's going on. That way I can have peace of mind if I'm just being a little weenie about it. And then, just kind of go from there and just keep building, because even if something is goofy, like there's no point if I rode the way I rode yesterday and it's going to just continue to get better when I don't feel like crap too, then we're just going to keep trucking with it.
Kev, maybe you've already addressed this, but are you riding the 250 on the East Coast or no?
No.
Okay. I was just wondering.
At least as of right now, no. I mean, I could. I freaking wish I was in the 250 class right now, to be really honest. But I know that the East, the second region or whatever, is going to be pretty.
Oh, it's stacked.
I think it's gonna be deeper. Yeah. So, if we're close in the 450 right now, I'm just gonna ride it out on the 450.
Okay. Yeah, because
I like it.
I do too. I just didn't know if you'd already addressed that or not. Maybe I didn't hear it, or
I mean, I think on Race Day Live too. Like it was Dan Hubbard or Daniel Blair.
I told you Dan Hubbard's got a bone. He's got a boner for Kev. So
said that you were riding East Coast.
I was like, wait a minute. I don't remember
hold
that.
the phone.
I was like,
here.
wait a minute. When did that happen?
We got a pretty good relationship. I haven't heard this yet.
Well, the only reason I ask is that because I remember Kev made a video. I think it was right before he went back to California, and you had said something at the beginning of the video about still having your 250 and maybe doing some East Coast rounds or something. I don't know. I can't remember exactly what you said.
No, as of right now, full 450.
Okay.
So the pit bike looks good.
Dude, I know it came out really, really good. I'm not gonna lie. Like I wasn't even expecting to get those orange classics. They just sent them with it. I was like, okay, this is gonna be sick.
Sweet.
Patreon numbers going up or
Patreon
what?
numbers getting huge.
Yeah, dog. We're on the rise. Let's put it that way.
So
you did see some feedback. You did see some increase because of the pit bike.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I mean, I need to get a little bit.
That's cool.
I literally, I always come into the season expecting to do so much, and then I just have 12 things that end up happening, or things I have to get on top of, like all my bike work. I had to we swapped out some parts on the race bike as soon as I got here. Obviously, I had to put together the Concept 2 spin bike. That way I got something to warm up on. I put together the pit bike because that was in a crate. Then I had to change bars and levers on the bike. I had to change a subframe on the bike because all that stuff was been up from A1. Plus all the other stuff that I have going on. Like I haven't been able to make as many videos as I want to promote, one, the sponsors, and two, just like what I have going on with the Patreon. Like I haven't been able to fully explain that yet. So, yeah, been a little bit slacking, but it's not a lack of effort. It's just I've had a lot of other stuff going on that have to be done for me to race.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what a lot of this week was doctor's visits, massage, going to the shoulder guy, getting taped up, having him scrape it out and stretch it out and just do whatever we could to be able to race this weekend.
Are you do you have a deal with like Concept 2 where you're getting this stuff or whatever, or are you getting a deal on it, or you're just using it, or
Looking for the hookup.
Kind of just
I'm just
using it. Like I like the products. It's not like I don't want anybody thinking I can get that stuff for free. 'Cause it's not free.
yeah?
But no, I have a pretty good relationship with them, and they try to help where they can. But yeah, it's nothing crazy. But I do just like the stats that come with, like, one, it's in our industry.
Yeah.
I have that all the equipment at my house too, and I like how it has your time, how many meters you're going, how fat. Like, it's got a lot of information on it that I like.
Yeah, that's why I was asking, because I knew you had it all at the gym at your house too and everything, and I was like, man, I've never asked him if he's got like the actual hookup with that or not. So
No, not really.
Are you
Just
on
really like the equipment.
a rower bicycle? Have you messed with the skier G or whatever yet? You got one of those?
Yeah, I have one of those at house. I have a rowing machine, ski erg, and bike erg at the house. And then I just got a bike erg to warm up on at the races.
The ski looks gnarly.
yeah, I want to try one of those.
Yeah.
I love the ski. Yeah.
He's a GoPro athlete now too.
Really?
Really?
Oh.
Yeah. Big time.
That
Big
throws
time.
my
Yeah,
Insta
boy.
360 thing out the window.
Business.
Business. Yeah, dude.
You know me. I work the angles.
Hey, man. Well, speaking of working the angles, when are we going to see the stank dog approach from Kev?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What, the two-stroke approach?
Did you see what he put on his story and telling everybody to F off and all that good stuff?
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I thought it was wildly entertaining.
I don't think
Kevin
Kevin
I think
ever
that was,
said it on camera.
I don't think that was a very good look for him.
Really? His whole look is not a good look for him.
I don't care. I think that was a little over the line.
Yeah, that's just Jared
love
Stanky.
it.
He's been doing that since
Honestly,
the
that's just his vibe, though. Like, that's stank dog for you. Like, that, if Kevin made that kind of video, boy, he's losing some sponsors over that.
I cannot get Kev to talk like that when we're off the record, let alone when
Yeah, I was
we're
about to say,
on-
Kevin
on the
swearing on
record.
camera will never happen.
But I mean,
Ever.
I guess I see it from both sides, though. He like shit talked Pulp, and now there's like this beef, and everybody's talking about it. So maybe it was creative.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Sure.
So, okay. Anything else for Kev here? Because I know he's.
I got one question. How do you like the new 2022?
Like 450?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same as the 2019, 2020, 2021. Like, they're all the same.
Okay.
It'll be completely different next year because, like, obviously, like the factory boys are on the newer bike,
Yep.
23 or I guess 2022 and a half, whatever you want to call it. So I don't know, same bike that I've been riding, so I like it.
Sweet.
Yeah, that thing hasn't changed in years. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know, man. I was just trying to fill something to talk about. Fucking Travis didn't have nothing. You didn't have nothing. Get off my ass, guys.
Look, the
Yeah.
Kev interviews are really long, like when we haven't talked to him in a while or when like something really crazy happens in the race. But last night was just kind of like a so-so night for him, and we've been talking. We
Yeah,
talked to him
and-
last week and got all the major
Are you
stuff out of the
telling
way.
me that you're just bored of him getting starts?
I am not bored of him at all. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
I remember last year we were talking that there were bonuses involved for LCQ hole shots and possibly heat race hole shots. Where are we still on that program or what?
I'm
on
gonna
the
have to
spot.
check.
Let's
I'm
go.
gonna have to check the AMA stats as to making sure, see if you actually got the whole shot, because you probably didn't. It was probably somebody else.
Sound like a true
in the
liberal.
LCQ, there's nobody that got the whole shot over me.
Let's negotiate a deal right now.
I'm gonna have to check the AMA result sheet to see if you actually got the whole shot, and then we can talk. I might have a nice shiny quarter or something in my pocket.
Sounds like
I
a
can
real
send
liberal
you.
conversation right now.
Yeah. I'm just playing.
Look, he gets his bonus every single month this year. He
You
upped
really,
the
you know,
price
you
on
notice
me.
that he really likes to put that in every time Kev's on the phone, just to like reassure Kev that he pays him.
I do. every
Yes,
month I see it on my credit card.
Hey, man,
statement.
all I
It's
know
fine.
is- all I know
hasn't
is-
failed yet. So
All I know is that that logo looks real good on that canopy.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask. Did you sit in front of the logo for the vlog talking this week also? Because
at some point, I think so. I don't know though.
there
I don't wanna promise it.
might be some bonuses involved at the end of the year if every single Supercross vlog you're sitting in front of the logo while you're talking.
Ooh, well, you best figure that out quick so we can make it happen.
Yeah, the rounds up this weekend,
Yeah, that's
bro.
like the easiest money that kid will ever make.
Because I watch. I
Yo,
watched the
Kev,
vlog
how do you
last
make easy?
week.
How do you make some money? Just sit in front of this logo every time you're on camera.
Because
Just
I
done.
watched
Done.
that vlog last week, and Justin even texted me, was like, "Bro, that logo looks sick on that canopy," and he
Yeah.
sat in front
You know
of it
what that was?
the
That was-
whole time, and I was like, "I know."
That was his
I know.
Justin Barsha hitting
that
the
was
table.
yeah. That was,
So
Yeah, dude, the videos on YouTube have been doing pretty good.
they
I
look
know.
good. I like them. They look good.
Sater be killing it,
Tater is killing it.
aka Clutch Media.
he is, but I need him to get yours done. I need you to tone it down on yours a little bit, so I can get
He's
mine
coming in
a little
clutch.
earlier.
It's coming.
Coming in
So,
clutch.
Oh God. Look, are you?
Coming in clutch.
Coming in clutch.
Is he? We do have a question. Is he staying in California with you too, or is he flying back and forth to
Yeah.
Florida?
So our original goal was to have him come out, stay for a race, stay for that week, stay the next race, then go home, then come back. So he'll go home every other race kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
But we're actually getting ready to cancel his flight back just because traveling all the way back to Florida for 2.5 days with the
Would
chances of
suck.
COVID and stuff like that down there. And I know some some people down there that he knows kind of has it and whatnot. So he's probably just going to chill out here just to be a safer call, be a little bit easier on him too.
Yeah, has he so I asked him if he got a press pass and he told me no. Was there
No.
any sort of conversation as to if you get to this or something you'll get one, or they were just like no and that was the end of the combo?
They're pretty much like no.
Okay.
To be honest.
Sounds normal.
Okay, great. Cool.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, don't worry, Sean Brennan, I know you're
Unfortunately.
listening right now, so hey
I doubt
bro,
it.
he creeps. So
He
hey
does
bro,
creep, but I don't think
I need to have a chat with you because we need to talk about press passes and all sorts of shit because there's some bullshit going on here. So,
You want to just go find him at the first race we're at? Is that what you're getting at?
dude, if I see him, I will walk up and talk to him.
I know you will.
There will be no hesitation. I will be in the middle of trying to do something and beeline. In fact, if I go to like either Dallas or Minneapolis, whatever, wherever I end up, I'm gonna tell Darkside and be like, "Yo, can you get Sean Brennan to come talk to me while I'm here?"
Is this going to be a
Jamie.
civil? Is this going to be?
Yeah, Jamie,
Is
Darkside,
this
whatever.
going to be a civil conversation?
Probably not.
It depends how he reacts to me.
I'm going to tell you right now.
If he
That
starts-
I'm just going to set the scene right now. I'll tell you right now. If that goes south,
One little
and then
shitty
Sean Brennan
comment-
finds out, whoa, said person on the phone that you're helping, you're not going to get a phone call back from Kevin Moranz.
One little shitty
Yeah,
comment
you got to
from
think
him.
of what the domino effects
Yeah,
might
man,
happen.
this is a domino effect, bro. Your guy on the phone right now.
Look, I don't represent anyone but myself, and one
Wow.
shitty comment will light me up.
Wow,
So we'll see.
wow.
We'll see.
Hear that? Just that noise in the background.
We are
No
the
talking?
private. We are the privateers.
That's
podcast
Kev going. I'm
over here.
rethinking all of this.
the
right now.
Privateers podcast, but you're going to go to say something to Sean Brennan and possibly bone?
Look, we can
I'm
say
not
something to
boning
Davey.
anybody.
We can
I
say
only
something to
represent
Davey
myself.
Boy.
I do not
We're-
represent
we're-
Kevin Moranz or Moranz Racing or anybody else. I
No, but he has
represent
our logo on the side of his bike.
I represent the Moto Aftermath show.
which Kevin
What is
also
Feld
represents.
gonna fucking do?
Look, they
Are
love
they gonna
Kevin.
make him put a fucking piece of tape over my fucking logo like they did with Dan Blazarian's logo?
Oh, he's fired up.
Oh, I'm
man.
real fired.
Look, bro, Kevin, he's got a logo on the side. Like they don't want they love Kevin. We don't want
hey,
Kevin.
dude,
They don't want
don't
them
worry.
to lock like Kevin
Don't worry.
anymore.
BAM TV can get a fucking press pass to
Are
be
you
on the
just a-
fucking floor. But hey, the privateers who aren't making any fucking money to start with off your fucking series, they can't do that. Their film guy,
Hey, Kevin,
who
how you
is-
doing right now,
who is
buddy?
a
What are you doing?
proven professional,
Kevin, what are you doing
he
right-
cannot get a fucking press pass to get on the fucking floor to get some fucking shots for the fucking vlog for the fucking privateer who needs to make some fucking money
my
so he
God.
can make your fucking series
what are you-
go.
Hey, Kevin, what are you doing?
Kevin,
exactly
how was your
right now?
breakfast?
What are you
Deep
doing
breath,
exactly
deep
right
breath.
now?
Fired
Kevin?
up now.
Kevin, what are you doing exactly right now, bud?
I heard a blinker.
I heard a
driving.
blinker.
He's
Are
in
you
a car.
Are you turning somewhere?
No, yeah, we're actually getting ready to get back, so I got to get out and start unloading. So I had to let you
Yeah,
guys go.
that was definitely just like the most cringy thing.
No. I knew we only had a limited amount of time. He was like, bro, we got 20 minutes.
Yeah, but
We
he
got
sped this up real
No,
quick.
he was like, we got 15 minutes. I was like, guys, we got to call him. We got to quit talking about Thrasher. All right, so Kevin Moranz, thank you for joining us, sir. have a wonderful week in the fucking shithole we call California out there.
He's going to San Diego.
Hey, ain't there a tsunami coming?
Yeah, try to stay above water because I heard there's a tsunami coming. So if you see like the
Fake
water receding, do not go in the ocean. Run for the mountains, okay?
Interesting.
the mountain?
Yeah, you better look into that. They're saying something about a tsunami about to hit out there.
A volcano blew up. Like
Where'd
you
this
can see,
information
you can
come
see
from?
it from a like they did a satellite
Was this in
view.
China?
No, it's over in the Pacific somewhere, and you can see it from a satellite. I mean, it's like all of a sudden you see this boom, huge like cloud of smoke, and yeah, dude, there's a tsunami coming. It already hit Australia.
Good.
I watched these dudes surfing
They're really
earlier
down
on
under
TikTok.
now. They're really down under. now.
Yeah.
It might blow Hawaii right off the map.
Oh God, man.
Anyways.
Ooh.
All right,
Anyway,
Kev. Good
all
luck
right.
in San Diego, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. We'll talk to you this week, man.
Alrighty, sounds like a plan. Thanks, guys.
Yep.
See ya.
Later.